Back from training here at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri.
Oh, okay.
We're real good to hear from you,
Jeremiah.
How are things going out there, Jeremiah?
Oh, things are going quite well. I'm here at an advanced supervision course for my next promotion, and I'll be done here shortly. So
the first contact I had with you, you were still stationed outside of Baghdad somewhere, I think.
No, actually, it was in southern Iraq. But
in southern Iraq, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like your ideas on the membership. I agree with that. I think we need to figure out ways to open it up. So I think the one thing, and I hope I don't insult anybody, but the GOP, when you walk into a GOP event, they all look and are about the same age, and that's I'm not even going to say what age.
Snoozing crowd.
I don't want to insult anybody, I mean, all ages are welcome. But if you do look around, and they're all the same color, and I think Jeremiah's right, we've got to figure out a way to sell the message to
people
other
haven't
people.
really been exposed to the message before.
You're right.
Yeah, it's not that we have an older crowd, but we need more diversity in age as well as socioeconomic background in the GOP.
Absolutely. Race.
And race as well. I mean,
and that's what we're trying to figure out.
Diversity. We need more diversity of ideas.
You know what, I think if we actually would get our Republican Party back on focus of the Republic itself, it would draw all that diversity, because the Republic actually stands for individual rights.
I'm here.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's where we've missed it, and I think we've gotten off kilter, just like you mentioned. If we would focus on the Constitution, get back on the Republic view of things, I think the Republican Party would be a stronghold again. That's something we can all unite with.
And that's a big problem in general with politics.
I believe that both of those goals can be accomplished simultaneously. I believe that the message of returning to the Constitution actually recruits and attracts more members from different spectrums of philosophies and everything. And I actually believe that the more people we get in, the more we have to have that united message. So I believe the two coincide with each other.
So as Jim was saying, we have to find someone that represents everybody, because it's so...
Well, everybody needs to know that there's an opportunity for them. I think many people see politics as something for those guys over there, and they don't realize that it's their civic duty to get involved, not just to vote.
By the people, we as
That's right,
the people.
that's right.
Yeah,
and they need to understand that this opportunity is here for them to learn and to actually be a contributing part of that process.
In fact, I know I was a couple minutes late, but did you explain to the general public about our workshop and what it's about? I mean, I know we're talking to committeemen here, but the general public who's watching tonight,
I didn't. On March 7th, hold that thought, Christine. Okay. Jeremiah, did you want to say anything else before we let you go?
No, I think I'd rather free up the lines for other callers.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
And we look forward to seeing you run for membership chair, Jeremiah Jeffrey. And I'll plug anyone that calls in.
I'm just thinking, for the general public who's listening in, that's not part of the committee, they need to be wondering, what are you even talking about, with the...
Okay, I'm going to make that quick, though. Basically, we are precinct committeemen. You can run as Christine ran. I was appointed. I think Jim was appointed.
I ran.
You ran. Okay, so we have both sides. 2 runs. No, you ran. I'm sorry. I'm the only appointed.
I ran and then was appointed.
Because Steve Shine did say, I'll be fair on all sides, Steve Shine did say that anyone that ran and lost, he would appoint. Only we have the first caller that...
Didn't work that way.
Didn't quite work that way, so I'm not sure what happened there.
We've got another caller.
We got another call?
You can get back to me later. That's okay. That's okay.
Yes, we want to hear from you guys. This is your turn.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is Sharon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I would just like to bring up the name of Rick Runstead. He has been so faithful. And
Rick Runstead for...
He's a good guy.
Working group, county chair. What are we looking at?
Did she hang up?
Did we lose Sharon? Sharon, call back.
Call back. But I believe she was referring to chair.
Chairman.
Yeah. Chairman.
I've heard that rumor.
Yeah.
So Rick Runstead, she would like to, so Rick, if you're watching,
Yes, and
there's a plug for you.
any of you who hear your name and you'd like to call in and comment, you're free to do so. That you may be throwing in your hat and you may not.
You can call in and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, and
remember, this is a live show. It's Monday, February 16th. The number is 422-8708. Real quick, I want to get back to what Christine said before we take another call. Please call in. This is wonderful. This is what we want to see. We want to know you guys are out there and involved. But you can run, and basically what Jim says, I am responsible for my precinct on voting day and getting information out to them about the Republican Party. On March 7th, we have our party election. Yeah, I'm going to butcher that. Can't get it out. And we are going to decide on a GOP chairman who represents the entire Allen County. And that is for a 4-year term, is that correct? Do we know? Oh gosh, somebody call in and tell me for sure what that is. I'm pretty sure it's a 4-year term. And the working group, and I think most committeemen got the letter from Steve Shine, we'll get back to that, but you will have the working group. It has, like, membership is 1 year, elected officials committee is 1 year, event is 2, fundraising 2, operations 3, candidate development is 3. So I think everybody has that letter. I'm pretty sure chairman's 4. Anybody that knows the answer, please let us know. All right, I'm going to take this caller. Go ahead. Is this Sharon? Did we lose Sharon again?
Where's she at?
Are you there?
Sharon!
Hello, hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, this is Sharon Kuhn. I just didn't know if you had been able to hear what I said before.
No, I heard you say Rick Runstead. I just
there
wanted
you go.
To clarify
Okay.
what you were talking about, so we make sure we get the whole story. You're talking about
Rick Runstead
for which position?
for Republican chair.
For Republican chair. That's what I thought.
And why do you promote Rick?
I feel like he is not going to leave dead center conservatism. Capitalism, free market, all these kinds of things mean so much to Republicans, and I think those are becoming real gray areas. And for in our city and staying in contact with other Republicans and rallying, again, the value system that we used to have that's been being lost.
Right.
He'd be excellent spokesman, excellent background, just great
So
guy.
you would like to see Rick Runstead run for Republican chair. So Rick, if you're listening, like I said, and anyone else that has thoughts, did you have anything else?